This is the Llano eye massager. In today's video, I'm going to take a look at what comes with this device out of the box. I'll talk about some of the specifications and features of it, and then I will provide my overall thoughts after using it. So to start, let's take a look at the device itself, which I'm obviously wearing here. You've got one power button on the side that sort of controls everything. You have a metallic mirrored outside exterior that is made out of plastic. You have the Llano branding on one side. Now, this device does fold in half, so you have a hard piece of plastic that's in between there. On the base of it, you have a USB-C charging port. When you flip it around, you can actually see one of the coolest features is that you can actually see through this eye massager. There are two individual eye holes in it here that allow you to see through, which is how I was able to film the beginning and kind of know what I was doing there. Looking back at the back side of it here, you do have a polyurethane leather on the interior of it. There is 8 different massage zones. So you've got one on either side of the temple, and then basically one on the top, the bottom, and then the inside along the bridge of the nose. That's on either side of these. And then you do have an elastic adjustable strap that allows you to put it on comfortably. Next, you do get a small little drawstring pouch. You do have the Llano branding on that. This pouch just closes like that at the top. This is a USB-C charge device. So you get a charging cord, nice long cord, USB-A to USB-C. And then lastly, you get 2 other pieces of documentation. You have a very small quick start and user manual. And then you have a customer support card, which just gives you the information to reach out to their team. In terms of specifications and features of this device, it is a pretty straightforward and basic device. When it comes to massage modes, there are 4 different options you have to choose from. The one that's going to start with is called Clear. Then the second is going to be Beauty, then Sleep, and then Heat. Between all those modes, you're going to get a variety of different music patterns as well as different combinations of pressure in different zones with the heat or without the heat. Now, those are all preset routines. You do just kind of have to go through and figure out which ones you like. In terms of temperature settings, it does only have one temperature setting. However, it is kind of ironic because if you look on their website and on their Amazon listing, it says one consistent temperature ranging from 103 to 115 degrees, which is a huge range. I actually measured this and it did not reach 103 degrees. The most I could get it to was 101. So it's kind of funny that they call a 12-degree range a consistent temperature and it doesn't even get to that lowest temperature on that. But I will say once it does reach that sort of 101 that I was able to measure with it, it was pretty consistent throughout. In terms of pressure settings, there is just one pressure setting. It is fixed. You can't go from soft, medium, or firm. It is just fixed at one solid pressure. There are no time settings to choose from. The only time function in this is that it does have a 15-minute auto shut off. So essentially it has 15 minutes of use and it's going to automatically turn off. So that is your maximum time limit for an individual use, but you can turn the device right back on. It does come equipped with 2 different soundtracks as well as the ability to connect via Bluetooth and connect your own audio to it. So if you want to listen to your own music or a guided meditative routine, you can do so. With the first 2 massage modes, it's going to have one preset sound to it. So it's the same sort of spa music. And then when you get to the sleep mode, it has sort of like a running stream. And then when you go to the heat mode, there's no sound whatsoever. So those are pre-programmed into it. The sounds are fixed with depending on which routine you have. The battery life on this, I could not find any information whatsoever on the length of it. And unfortunately, I haven't been able to run it to its full length to test it myself, but it is a 1200 milliamp battery. It did take about 3 hours to fully charge. Based on my knowledge of the different devices that I've taken a look at so far, I'm going to estimate that that battery life is probably going to be between 1.5 and 2 hours, which with only a 15-minute use, you're going to get quite a few uses out of it before you're actually going to have to fully recharge it. But again, it does take about 3 hours to fully recharge it. The weight of this is 11.3 ounces, very lightweight, nice, easy fit on your face. I love the comfort and fit of this as well. So I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 for both comfort and fit. I think it fits your face really, really well. You've got a good notch here for your nose, which keeps it solid on your face. When you are inflating and deflating the different pouches, it's not moving around. I think the elastic strap is solid. It doesn't slide down the back of your head like some of the other massagers that I've taken a look at. That being said, I am going to go ahead and put this back on. While I do that, I'm going to cycle through a couple of the different routines. The device does talk to you, so it is nice to know exactly what routine you're on. It does not tell you which air chambers are going to inflate or deflate, but it does tell you the name of each massage mode that you have. In order to put it on, you can easily just place it on. Now remember, I can see through this, which is unlike any other eye massager that I've taken a look at. In order to turn the device on, you just long press the button. It says welcome to the massager and it says clear mode. Starts the music and I immediately feel air starting to go on my temples and then above my eyes here, and then it's alternating and inflating down here, inflating and deflating on the temples very quickly actually. No heat whatsoever with this function. If I quick press, we're going to beauty mode, same soundtrack, same start with the temples here. Just releasing on the temples now. Now it's going above and below the eyes. So you've got basically 3 air pockets inflating here, then deflating, and then 1 on the temple. Now this is also slowly heating up and it feels like a very gentle warmth, mostly right in this area. I'm gonna go to the next mode. This is sleep mode. This is where the music changes to sort of a running stream and starting with the temples again and then alternating into the middle. Now it does feel like the pressure might be slightly less, but can't really say for sure. It feels pretty similar. Again, you've got the warmth in the center of it just around your eyes. Now, none of this is massaging actually on my eyeballs because again, this is all completely open. So it's just around my eyes. And then let's go to the heat mode. And the heat mode is just heat. No massaging, no air pockets inflating, nothing like that. No sound. It's just a flat, relaxing heat. Again, very comfortable on the face, good fit, doesn't move around. Now, the price point of this is $56, which is a fantastic price point. It does come with a 1-year warranty. You're hard pressed to find a device that has all those features, has that Bluetooth capability, and comes with a little pouch for under $75. It is a pretty good price on the device. If I were to offer some of my thoughts on this overall, the things that I like about this, I love that you can actually see through these little eye slots. You can't see them on this side, but it just makes it nicer because you can actually wear it around and do things while you have the device on. I like the comfort and fit of it. I think it's a really solid fit compared to some of the other devices I've tried on. It doesn't slide or anything. So good in terms of comfort and fit. I like that it has several different zones that inflate. Some of the other ones were just really 2 zones. It was just left and right on your temple and then inside your eye here. You do really feel a difference of the 3 different zones around your eye inflating compared to on your temple. And then lastly, the price is an absolutely fantastic price on this. Now, there certainly are some downsides of this. The first being the metallic finish on this really shows fingerprints a ton. If that's something you're concerned about, it is a pretty fingerprint ridden device after you've worn it for a couple times. Now you can use the pouch that it comes with and just sort of polish it off and get rid of those fingerprints pretty easily. The last thought that I would have on it is that I don't like that there's really a ton of variety. You don't have the ability to individually adjust pressures, individually adjust time settings, individually adjust temperature zones, anything like that. It is just those fixed routines in it. A little bit disappointing from that standpoint. Hopefully they'll be coming out with a new device that has that see-through component to it, but has some more customization. I have seen some devices that have an app. Even that would be a little bit better. I don't love that entirely, but the one benefit of it I will say is that because it is just one button, there's no confusion in terms of what you are having to hit. Once you know what each routine does, then it does make it pretty easy to just cycle through this. That is just a really quick overview of the Llano eye massager. If you guys have questions about this device, go ahead, drop it in the comments down below. I will do my best to answer those. If you like this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel, hitting that notification bell. I'm going to be reviewing a lot of different eye massagers over the next several weeks. So if that's something you're interested in buying, make sure you subscribe so you can get notified when all those new eye massager videos come out. Otherwise, that is the Llano eye massager. That's a review. Enjoy your recovery.